Does it mean that there's celebrities on there?
No, it's just the name of it.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We are just packing up our room, getting ready to go and board the Rocky Mountaineer for day one. It's 6:39, so we're probably going to head down in the next few minutes and then go wait for our motorboat transfer to the train station where we will be going to Kamloops. Very exciting. This is a view this morning. So pretty, hey? Are they just leaving?
I think they're getting in.
Or are they docking? Okay. Their cruise ship. 3-point turn.
Yes, eh?
We will be getting breakfast on the train. I think we'll be getting fed all day, won't we?
Except for dinner.
Okay. But we'll probably be well fed. Apparently there's lots of snacks, said the lady downstairs. Alright, Loz, I didn't get the chance to ask you how your Granville public markets experience was. Because you had your hand out the window and you were recording, so it was very busy.
It was very busy. Yes, I really liked it. There was a lot of food vendors, a bit overwhelming in terms of how much they offer. Like, I liked it, but I feel like it's a bit, I don't know, maybe overhyped a little bit. I don't know, that's just how I feel. But
like, of all the places that we've visited so far, I probably wouldn't be rushing back there particularly, but in saying that, if you wanted to go and look for somewhere that has like lots of food options or wanted a little walk around in that kind of environment, then it's
very artisan.
Exactly what you'd expect. I guess it's similar to like the Freo markets, really. It's not that different, and it kind of feels like Freo down there.
It's very artisan, like lots of little, you know, stalls and like pottery, art, if you're into that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Which, you know, whatever.
La-dee-da.
Not for us, not so much. We've the more scenic things than anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was fun. Yeah.
And your donut.
My donut was yummy.
Your Lee's donut.
It was weird because it's like, it's not cinnamon, like sugar that we're normally used to. It's powdered cinnamon, so that every time I bit into it, it felt wet, but it wasn't because of the like texture of the powder.
I not like wet gummy bears.
I like wet gummy bears. I don't like wet donut. Don't look at my head.
No, because it looks like you've got like a skin treatment done. That's like,
it's really bad.
Yeah, you poor thing. Anyhow, catch you on the tree.
What's your key card?
Just a little outfit check as well. Got my dress on from Gander, so it's a bit blurry. That's okay. Uniqlo bag, sneaks, and then I got my backpack for the train.
Very big deal over here. To the left we have Rogers Arena that we will slowly see through the little towers that we have, which is the home of the Vancouver Canucks hockey team. Now I hear my coworkers often making fun of this team. I, however, am very proud, even though we have never won anything. Within those yellow lines for your safety, you never know where the buses might end up, and we don't want anyone ending up like a pancake. That's no fun for anyone.
It's a really big truck.
Hello, thank you.
Hi, welcome.
Thank you.
Mind your step there, there's a ramp.
As much as you can because I'm notoriously soft-spoken. All right. Welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen. I hope we're all doing well today. While this is certainly some extenuating circumstances to start, I am incredibly excited to have you all on board today. We have an exquisite 2-day journey planned. Today we're going to be departing from the temperate rainforests of Vancouver and heading out to the dry, semi-arid deserts of Kamloops. How many people here knew that Canada had deserts? When I joined this job, I did not, so you are more knowledgeable than I, sir. Nicely done. My favorite part about today is you get to see parts of Canada you didn't know existed or never thought you would see, and I think of it as such a wonderful bonus to your trip. As we travel along about 280 miles today, we're going to transition into those dry climates and pass some exquisite highlights. One of my favorites is going to be a place called Black Canyon. Now, Black Canyon is this large sweeping horseshoe curve with black shale rock. It's a great chance to get photos of our train as we are 25 pieces of equipment today.
It's working.
Look how happy they're waving. You're all going to be going right back to bed after this, which is not too bad. All right. And
Here you go. Any tea or coffee? Yeah, there you go. Tea with some sugar? Any tea or coffee?
I mean, it's lemon. She would have loved it.
How do you take your coffee?
It's giving lemon.
Sugar?
So I've got my little apple juice and a vegan croissant. They were serving like a lemon loaf, but it has egg in it, so I can't have that, which is fine. But we'll just set off now. And I think the girl was saying that we do about 60 kilometers an hour maximum, but for the most of the way we travel around 35, and then we slow right down to about 5Ks if there's any highlights that we're coming across for that day. So, time, you know what I mean. But yeah, just sitting back and relaxing. Chair's pretty cool. It's got like heating, reclining, lumbar support, and a footrest. It's similar to a plane, but fancy.
And at the time, this was actually a 2-leveled bridge. Now, the lower bridge is for rail traffic, as we still have remaining today, but the upper level of this bridge was actually for pedestrian traffic. And at the time of its opening, it had a 25-cent per head toll, which is not too bad if it was today's money, but that's about $4 to $5 per person. And unfortunately, not just per person, but per head of livestock. So all of a sudden, you're bringing over your 100 chickens as you would back in 1904 in this area, and you're paying about $400 to cross this bridge. Now, of course, this had some uproar in the area, but thankfully, there was one little sneaky solution, and that's that they only charged 25 cents per vehicle. And so one of the things that led to increased automobile traffic in this area was that it was cheaper for farmers to actually buy a truck to transport their livestock over this bridge. Now, the next bridge I want to point out is this orange and blue bridge we see on our right-hand side. This is the Pattullo Bridge, opened in 1937 to help with the increased traffic in this area. This is a 4-lane bridge. Now, at the time of its creation, it now made the upper deck of this bridge we're on redundant and not needed, so it was taken off, leaving just the one for rail traffic. This bridge was great for its time, but nowadays it is antiquated. Pattullo Bridge is going to be a 6-lane bridge with lanes that are functionally sized. This is projected to be finished this year, but I will say that, like most construction projects in this area, seeming a little unlikely. And finally, our last bridge I have for us all today, on the very far right, is our SkyTrain Bridge, opened in 1986 in the World Expo World in Motion, World in Touch. And this is actually our fully autonomous transit system. This is one of the bridges it passes over. So keep an eye outside for about a 4-car length train that will be barreling along that set of tracks. Now at the time of its creation, this was somewhat of an intimidating mode of transport. Not many people actually trusted a train without a driver. And so one of the things the city of Vancouver here did was they actually put cardboard dummies at the front of that autonomous transit system to try and relieve some of the passengers. Now, of course, nowadays we're a lot more comfortable with autonomous vehicles, and so those little cardboard cutouts have sadly been retired.
Right here, this gentleman, as we can see, he is roaming around the tracks. So we do have a speed limit in this area. So a lot of this is because of, number one, how busy it is. Number two, we have some locomotives here that are remotely operated. So if you see any that have a blinking red light at the back, those are being remote controlled by the engineers that are on the tracks.
I think this might be the best view we'll ever have. Yeah, you could look less enthusiastic. No, I'm trying not to crease my face because of the lines. Crease face. What did you think of breakfast? Really yummy. It was very yummy. The salad was yummy. Do you need your seeds? The pomegranate seeds. My seeds are over. They're pomegranate seeds. They're really yummy. Pomegranate? That's not pomegranate. You're right. That's a grapefruit. It was very yummy. Very yummy. What was the sauce like? Because it looked different. Oh, it was paprika holidays. Yummy.
Are we all finished here?
Yes.
Was everything alright for you?
Yes, it was really good.
Ready for lunch?
Yeah, probably.
The panic look I get on people's faces when I ask that question, they're like, no, please don't give me that.
Do you ever get anyone who's like, yep?
Yes, yeah. It's usually the men, they're like, yes.
Yeah.
Do I just sit here? I'm like, no, you're gonna leave first.
I was born ready for
You gotta go. Right, so you're more than welcome to finish your drinks and then head on upstairs. Reclining on seat backs. I'll see you at lunchtime.
Beautiful, thank you. She's very nice. What did you think of breakfast?
It was only a 9 out of 10.
Only, yeah.
No, it was really good.
It was really good.
I wouldn't say.
You guys had the eggs Benedict, eh?
Yes.
We're getting close. Are you okay? Pardon?
I wouldn't call it transformative. I haven't actually physically transformed into
A transformer. An Autobot?
no, just that was good.
I had the sausage and potato skillet, which was really yummy. I just got it made without the egg. And they're very accommodating. It came out really quickly. Is it gone? It starts really lovely. So
What is it?
So, yeah, it was really good. 8 out of 10, but the service is making it a 10. We are going to head back upstairs in a second. We're going to go check out the viewing platform that they have for guests to go and stand out. Sort of like and then we're just going to go sit down and chat.
will spend all of tomorrow on the Canadian Pacific Railway. Now, the reason I highlight our two railway partners is because Rocky Mountaineer, we don't own or operate the railways that we travel on. It is CP and CN that are keeping all of the trains moving, all of those freight trains, and ourselves as well. So they have rail traffic controllers based in Edmonton and Calgary, and that centre, those two centres, are keeping all of the rail traffic moving. Now, most of the railway that we travel on is a single track, which means that two trains travelling towards each other, one or the other must pull into a railway siding to allow the other one to pass.
Now, a bit of history before we get up there. Back in 1808, Simon Fraser and his companions came through this area, and he wrote in his journal, "No human should venture through here, for surely these are the gates of hell." And that is how it came to be called Hell's Gate. And when they came along here, initially, the only passage that they had to traverse the waters were these log platforms that were suspended by ropes that were right along the cliff's edge that the First Nations had built. And so that was their only way to get around the cliffs here and to traverse Hell's Gate. Now, in the height of the spring runoff, there is a whopping 750 million litres of water.
They've never built a bridge of this style here in Canada. So it was built in pieces and assembled on site after being shipped over here. For the amount of time, it was, I believe, stopped in the 1960s. They also had a little bungee jumping operation there for a little while where people could come and bungee jump off that bridge, which I personally would not do. National Bridge over there. One other fun thing to point out right now is we can see a firefighting helicopter flying above the cliffside here. I know that we do have some fires in this area. We can actually see some smoke just at that base of the mountain on the left-hand side.
Look at the little thing fly, yeah. There's a few wildfires going on, scattered everywhere.
They're both put in place by Canadian National when they were building their rail line on that side of the canyon to protect the tracks from all of the debris that would fall. And so we can see where there will be very frequent rock slides happening in particular areas where they just happen to fall. And so they've built those rock sheds so it just falls out and over the tracks. Than the Frasers seem to be. And this is because it stops off in two lakes on its way down from the mountains, two of which are not very far from here. So the first one on the way down from the mountains is Shuswap Lake, which we will go.
I'll show you guys. I've got my vegan chocolate torte and then 2 normal chocolates. And then we've got a little deer friend, which I just caught before. Just having my nibble. Perfect timing. This is one of my favorite highlights of the day. Nice holiday. It's very cool.
Front of the bridge, about 5, 4.
I love the smell of Walmart, so it's just very homey to me.
Twinkies.
Twinkies. I was like, what did I touch just then? Yeah.
Hello, it is quite a few hours later than when I last filmed. I think the last we spoke, the last time we spoke was at dinner, lunch. It's technically lunch, even though it was like 4 o'clock. Yes, dinner was yummy. I had gnocchi. Loz and Nate had steak and veggies. Really yummy. And then we had chocolate tortes, and mine was vegan version. And then we really just had a few more hours worth of training, which I did film. And then we arrived in Kamloops, got the motor coach from Kamloops Rocky Mountaineer Station to the Best West Premier, is that right?
I think so.
Hotel, and here we are now. Going straight to sleep, really, because it's 10 o'clock and we have to wake up at 4:45 tomorrow to be downstairs and ready to go for the next part of our Rocky Mountaineer journey at 6 o'clock.
Yep.
Early as
butthole.
Yep. So need to get to sleep very soon, but yeah, it was a very smooth day. We had a bit of a hiccup when we got into the room, in that 2 of the bags were missing because they had my name on it and not Matthew's. So they were confused about having different people's names in the room, which is fair. So we were able to retrieve them pretty easily. They had them downstairs waiting, so that was okay. But aside from that, it's been really smooth. The staff are so friendly on board. It literally is like they're just there for service the whole time. Any drinks that you want, any snacks, they'll go and get them for you. Like, I don't think we were really ever without a drink, so...
Nope.
What else happened? It's really hot here. It's apparently a desert. Kamloops is a desert, which we did not know Canada had. So it's like over 30 degrees Celsius here, which is similar to home. But then we're going into Banff tomorrow, and that's going to be cold and raining, or colder. Anyhow, tomorrow's plan: 4:45 wake up, 6 a.m. bus back to the Rocky Mountaineer train to Banff, and then we spend a couple of nights in Banff and go from there. But we shall see you tomorrow morning, bright and early.
Bright and early.
Say namnai.
Namnai.
Namnai. Good morning. We're just getting ready to leave the room. It is 5:30. Say good morning.
Morning.
Nice.
Morning.
Half naked. Gonna have to blow you out. No, just kidding.
Blur out my deodorized nipples.
At 5:30 in the morning, we are gonna head down in, I don't know, 20 minutes? Earlier if we're ready. They gave us a nice little wake up call this morning as well, in case we hadn't set an alarm. Sleep was good. The bed was really comfy, but it was
Pillows
just
were luscious.
yeah. This bed has probably been my favorite bed so far.
I agree.
Considering we stayed in a 5-star hotel, this one is
the family was
slaying.
a double bed, Manny. It
But
was a double
the
bed.
actual quality of the bed though
It was a
is
double bed.
slaying.
Excuse me, viewers. For your reference, double bed does not fit me plus her. No chance.
I haven't slept in a double bed since
I was a child.
since I was a teenager.
I was a child.
A child? No, that's actually so untrue. I only just got a queen bed like a couple of years ago.
I have a queen bed.
Anyhow, whatever. We will be catching the bus, the coach, back to Kamloops station. We're gonna get on the train, and then we will set off on our way to Banff. We're doing a quick stopover at Lake Louise, but we will be back at Lake Louise. We are first up for breakfast this morning because we were the second group to go yesterday, which I don't think any of us are actually that keen for because we ate a lot of food yesterday and I still feel ill. In fact, the thought of looking at that menu is going to make me cry. So, you're not going to be hungry. The powder, yeah. Just tip your head back and then just like pump it onto your head.
And brush it.
Bump it louder. Okay. Yeah, we'll have breakfast and then lunch and then carry on. From now on. These eyes will not be blinded by the light. 5:35. Alright. See y'all on the train. Little for you check. Chinchilla dust.
You know,
It is a
for
bit
fact,
like that.
That chinchilla dust is my favourite powder. My favourite of the powdered drugs.
And doing a little fit check. This is a singlet from Cotton On. These pants are from Glassons. And I got my mum's fingerprint necklace on today. And Asics shoes. Sunnies are also from Cotton On. Cotton On actually basically owns majority of my wardrobe. What are you wearing today, Loz?
Sports girl.
Sports girl. Oh yeah, cute.
Sports craft.
You probably tried them all.
Madeline's here somewhere. Beautiful. I gotta make sure everyone's here getting on this.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Morning.
Hi, how are you? Good morning, good morning.
Where's Louise? This is Jasper. He's so cute. That's Louise. And that's Jasper. Oh no, I can't. I'm so excited about this. Add to my collection. We got the pair that Lozzie's got, Louise, and I've got Jasper. He's fat. He's fat.
Of Banff through the beautiful Rocky Mountains today. Now before we get going, I'm just going to go over our safety announcements.
You guys, this one's a little booby.
Yeah, you got way more.
So I got the chia seed pudding, something a little bit lighter today. Scrambled eggs.
Same as yesterday.
It was very yummy though, wasn't it?
Don't look
It is. The sunbeam. How was your Eggs Benedict 2.0?
Yummy.
Was it as good as yesterday?
Yeah.
Tastes the same?
Well, I was just saying to Nate last night, like, we're not eating badly, it's just a lot of it. Like, we're eating a lot of nice home-cooked meals, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
home,
And then
very luxury trained home-cooked meals. But we're not eating rubbish food, we're eating very healthily.
No, it's just that an army. He's peeling on his ears though, but he got
Would you like to show everyone?
Yeah, I mean I did show them Lawrence, so
He's not got the Saharan.
So you see, friends, young listeners, gentle listeners, the sun kills, and it will kill you.
Grouse Mountain lulled everyone into a false sense of lull. Yeah, I said lull.
Yeah. No, scrambled eggs charts, like,
Did the job.
hard to go wrong.
Yeah.
It looked job.
It was.
Chia
That's
pudding.
I wonder if the menu would be different on the way
Have an
home.
issue with texture.
Like on the way back to Vancouver. I wonder if it would be better. Like, I mean,
Lots of orchards, lots of waivers in this area. Agritourism is very big here. It is a really beautiful part of British Columbia, and it's also home to more than 250 species of birds, which is about half of the amount that have been seen in British Columbia. Never seen a pelican before I saw one here. I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, oh there they are, yeah. Very cool.
I need to find this.
Oh, it's Brian. No Doris today, but there's Brian. Hi, Brian.
Is going to be the site of Craigellachie over in Scotland. That's the last little addition there, and it has a little plaque and monument, and then finally a little red locomotive.
We're now entering the town of Revelstoke right before you head down for lunch. So we've got some beautiful views.
At least give me a rabbit. We've seen a squirrel at grass.
That wasn't a squirrel, that was
It was a chipmunk, which is even cooler actually, because I've never seen a chipmunk before. No. Anyhow, how was your lunch? You cleaned that plate.
I had lunch in my mind.
What did you have?
Full steelhead trout and basil pesto gnocchi, asparagus, and
Okay.
arugula.
Arugula. You mean broccoli.
Very good. I'd give it 0.95 things.
Steak was much better than yesterday. I don't like these little mushrooms that remind me of something else.
The
What do they
mushies.
remind you of?
A brain.
It's got a mushroom tip on it.
I'm not gonna lie, the other bigger parts of the mushroom look like actual, actual slicings of a brain. Like it looks like that one has CTE.
But you know, it's actually really good otherwise. Like the carrots were nice and the broccoli was good.
I had the pork and butternut squash mash with broccoli, peaches and beetroot. We nearly had a bear sighting, but the bear ran away.
No, we did have one, but we didn't see.
There was a bear sighting up ahead, but we're like one of the last carriages on the train, so it probably ran away by the time we got there.
But just on the...
I need to pop my ears.
Oh, hello.
Just say you need a block and pop.
I need to pop it, block it. I need to poke it, dot it. So is that the propane tanks that he was talking about, keeping the switches warm in
Yeah, because
winter?
they have a pilot light
Yeah.
attached to it to stop it from freezing.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
These switches? Or are they other switches right next to the propane tank?
I don't think they're necessarily right next to it. I think the one with
That may have been a switch. So the host of our carriage was telling us yesterday that there's propane tanks situated all along the track for the switches in winter.
Now, so
that
this
they don't
whole
freeze
area
over.
that we are going through at the minute is known as Glacier National Park. And this was established as a national park in 1886, and it was named as such because of the 400 glaciers that were found in this area. It's also known as the birthplace of mountaineering in North America. So you can really see now the stark difference between where we began our journey today in Kamloops, it's more of an arid desert, to where we are now. And it's going to look more and more like this the further we get to Banff. So we're in the depths of it all now. Now this waterfall on the left hand side is called Tupper Falls, coming all the way down from Mount Tupper.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh.
Gentleman who was part of something called the Palliser expeditions when they were exploring parts of Western Canada. And during these explorations, there was at one point where the group was attacked by a bear. And sadly, the entire group left. going on that way down. And so the way that these spur lines would work is they would be set to allow the train to derail, and only when the train would signal with the man working on that switch post, because back in the day we didn't have a person to switch those automatically for us, he would run out of his hut, either in the summer or if it's in the winter, pour some boiling water to thaw. And then of course we have So construction for this project was built in 1907, and they used steel bars of dynamite. They had about 1,000 workers, and at the time it cost $1.5 million to build. Now, I have two impressive things about this project, and I'll let you decide which is more impressive. The first is that they built from either side and met in the middle. And at this time, they had no laser measurements, no GPS systems, just steam-powered dig drills and large coordinated teams. Anybody want to try and guess the margin of error when those two tracks met in the middle?
1 inch.
It was 2 inches or 5 centimeters off. It was completed on time and on budget, which I think is truly impossible for any project today. I think any bridge you're going to be built in your home city, they might get that down to those 2-inch margin, but nobody's bridges, nobody's construction projects are going to be done on time.
I beg your pardon.
And of course, up ahead again is that Mount Ogden. So pretty special to get to wind around through and be totally disorientated and reorient yourself every single time. And if you look, we are now continuing in the exact same direction as when we started. So that's a pretty nice thing that through this whole section, we've reduced that grade to that safe 2.5% while maintaining that exact desired course.
We're just heading into Banff now. I think we probably have like less than 30 minutes to go. We were a bit delayed on the way here because of some maintenance going on the track, so they very kindly brought us out some dinner. It was just chicken, mashed potatoes and some veggies and gravy to keep us going because we ate lunch at probably 12 and it's now 7:30 Mountain time. Very excited to be driving into Banff. It already looks beautiful. The water in some areas is absolutely stunning. Yeah, this is my view right now. I can't believe how quickly the last 2 days have gone, considering we've been on the train. I guess we've been on the train at 7 this morning and it's only 12 hours. Yeah, we've been there on days where it's been really fast. It's been very hard to again the start, but so I'm very grateful to be able to do this.
Called Castle Mountain. It was named by Dr. James Hector, the same gentleman who named the Kicking Horse River. And it was originally called Castle Mountain, and in 1946 they renamed it to Mount Eisenhower after World War II General Dwight D. Eisenhower. However, the people of Canada fought to get it changed back to Castle Mountain. It's very fitting. It looks just like a castle.
On behalf of the whole team, both us upstairs and the chefs downstairs, I just want to say thank you all so much for choosing to travel with us today. It truly has been a magical trip up until the rainbows and sun peeking through the rain at the end of the day. I think this has just been spectacular. And I know that there's probably about a million different ways you can choose to travel to see the Rocky Mountains. And you all chose to travel with us, and that's not something that any of us take lightly. And that's a privilege that I am very honored to have, to get to bring you into some of the most beautiful places. I've traveled here for about 4 years now, and I never really get tired of it, because it is just, every week is very different in terms of the weather, the people, and it's just a magical place, and to get to share that with all of you, that's pretty special. And so I'm just very grateful, and I just want to say thank you on behalf of our whole team. So thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good evening, folks.
Thank you.
I'll bring it.
Okay, that's not us. Gives a little bit of Shining vibes, but that's okay. 253. We've got a little flower on our room.
I do actually.
Okay. What bags are there?
The broom jump.
But mine's not there.
No.
Well, I made a guess.
All three are there. All three big ones.
Oh.
All three small ones.
Yep, also 3 small ones as well. We need some lights on, my guy.
Outstanding, Jubilees.
Wow.
Also, this one. What are we doing on the ground? I don't understand this hotel at all. Where does it end? Oh, I see.
Got little snacks that you gotta pay for.
Similar to the
But
last one. The countertop is much more spacious and nice, which is good. But the bath shower is the same. Nice mirror though.
little.
My bedroom.
Yeah, pretty much the same sitch as everywhere else.
Okay, hello. It is again a few hours later. We've arrived in Banff at the Rimrock Hotel. It was pouring down with rain when we got here, so that was fun. Nonetheless, we're still going to have a good time. We had a really good day today. We very sadly had to say we just finished our first leg of the Rocky Mountaineer tour that we're doing, and we had to say goodbye to our hosts in our cabin this side of the trip, and they were all really amazing. We had Roisin, Danny, Adam and Mairead. They were our hosts and they were all really amazing.
And Jamie.
Jamie was the manager, yes. We won't forget Jamie. And then there was the chefs as well, which I believe was Denise and Kim. Yeah. Which we didn't meet face to face.
I think Kim is the general manager. Denise was the head sous chef.
Okay, really sorry if I've messed up your roles, if you even are watching this. But either way, they wrote us a really lovely postcard saying that they hope that we've had the special time that we hope that we want the trip to be. And then they all signed it by hand. So yeah, that was just a really nice special touch from today that we personally got. And then I've already shown you Jasper. And you've seen Louise as well. And together they're a pair. And we're in love with these guys. We were in love with them this morning, and then they became even more special throughout the day.
We did.
Now they're very special to us.
Very special friends.
Special bears. Lots of emotions from today. very positive, but lots that we were feeling. We are doing a day tour tomorrow in Banff that starts at 8:45, so another early start tomorrow, and it is currently 11:30, so I'm gonna go to bed, try and get a good sleep. I'm gonna knock back some melatonin because make the most of it while we're in Canada, and we will be on for a first stop of the Rocky Mountaineer officially. Peace and love.
What?
Learn.
What?
Love and peace. Who do I look like? Good night.
No, nice.
See you tomorrow.
See.
Me and Jasper and
Sorry.
me and Jasper and my little squish are gonna go to
Daddy.
sleep now.
Alright.
Jabspa.
That's
The weebs.
Wait.
And the babes.
Louise.
Say good night.
Good night.
Night. Oh, also, we will do a full Rocky Mountaineer train review at the end. Harry Potter on the TV.
Doesn't this get attacked?
It does.
Why would they even bother having a party?
It's not just a party, it's a wedding.
Why would they bother having a wedding in the middle of this awful time, and they know the Death Eaters can track them? Why would they do that? So much time and energy
Because
and money.
because they've been
nothing.
planning this wedding for ages.
care.
Well, that's why Harry's like, I don't care about a wedding at the start. He's like, I need to go finish this. And then Ron's like, bro, I think we all need something to be happy about right now. And then he
But
comes
they
back
get
and then they
attacked
go to the
anyway.
wedding, and then they do get, there is an attack, yes.
But like everyone dies.
No, they don't.
A lot of people do.
They do not.
Everyone does.
Everyone
Harry.
in this
Even
tent dies.
Even Harry.
They do not. I'm so sorry, Lauren. They
No,
don't.
Harry does.